Welcome back to another episode, installment video of the ONJ podcast YouTube channel platform. I'm your co-host Orlando.
I'm your co-host Jeremiah.
Everybody's having a great day, great night, great evening, great sleep, great morning. Um, Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on post notifications. Now,
Indeed.
since you are watching this video and you've watched many of these videos, you know Jeremiah starts off this. So if I'm the one who's starting it off, that must mean we watched an OKC game. Tonight we had OKC getting the win against the Denver Nuggets. Very close game. They
Very
got the win
close.
129 to 126.
Too close.
As always, I started because we want to give the floor to the man himself, number one OKC fan, Jeremiah. Go ahead, player of the game.
Mama, there goes that man. Nah. I think player of the game, the two clutch shots, back to back. Uh almost one rebound away, triple double type of player of the game that we have here today. Uh Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Um Never seen a matchup he didn't like. Uh One on one, just put the points on the board. Don't even bother. Don't just see if his foot behind the line. All right. Just check. That's all you gotta check, when the ball is in his hands. Um 35 points on a passive night, you could say. On a less aggressive night, you could say, you can argue. 15 assists to go along with those 35 points. Stop there. No. Oh, he's afraid for contact. He's afraid of contact. 9 rebounds. The man can box out. Okay. All right. All of this while shooting a remarkable 67% from the field. Great, great, just a great performance.
You sound
Um,
like you're speechless, man.
you said what?
You sound like you're speechless. The
I
performance, his performance got you like that.
yeah, it was art, man. Because it was interesting because, you know, he didn't really seem as aggressive, you know what I mean, earlier in the game, and maybe I'm tripping, but like it didn't really seem like ultra aggressive, especially with Chet being out, especially with Jada being out, like the other two leading scorers. He didn't seem as aggressive. And AJ Mitchell was playing tremendously in that first half too. So maybe that could have been a reason as well. AJ was had a tremendous first half. 10 first quarter points. And finished the game with what, maybe 24, I believe. Yeah, 24. So, yeah, I think that may have played a part. But when you needed him the most, when you need your superstars the most, he definitely came to play. And yeah, I'm curious. Do you have a different pick?
No, did you really think I was gonna have different pick?
I mean, Jalen Williams had a great game.
I was
Uh,
I was so he's I was thinking about giving it to Jalen Williams because he did have a great game. But if you look, I think in a sense maybe he had a great game because Shea had a great game. Because if you think about the amount of assists that Shea got to him, the spacing that he got to him. There was a lot. There was a lot of times where Shea went, drove, causing the Nuggets decided all five players needed to go on Shea, allowing Shea to kick it out um, to Jay Williams to for a lot of those threes. So I
Yeah,
think that played a big part.
and he still drops 35, and
I
that's the
mean,
game plan.
yeah,
That is, you know how cold that is? That is so cold. Oh man, that is too cold. Nah, but oh, so you got Shay? Is that your player of the game?
Shea, yeah, yeah.
What did you
Honestly,
see? I mean, what
just
did you think of just what's your reasoning behind that pick?
well, it started off with the game of like I was saying, five man on top of him,
Hey
and he
yo,
kicked it out.
oh, oh,
Pause,
dang.
pause,
God
pause,
dang.
pause.
I got you, though. I got you. I got you.
Five defenders came to defend him,
Okay, it's better.
and he was able to make the right plays to kick it out. And I think that was a lot of the game plan on the first half of the game. A lot of, you know, the Nuggets are gonna key in on you. Make sure you involve your team. 15 assists, I think it's really good.
That's awesome.
35 points, I think it's even better. Tying Wilt Chamberlain for the most, what was it? He tied today, I think 126 games with 20-point plus. Tied Wilt Chamberlain for I think the most. Um, Next game he'll probably break that. So shout out to him. I like
Most 20-point games in the season.
consecutive. I think it was. It was 126 games.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. You got to give it to him if he's out here breaking records. So and
Yeah,
also, the clutch shots kind of help too. The fact that he put the game away.
yeah,
So
yeah. He had two of them. I know he had one on Christian Braun. I don't remember how much time was left, but I know it was in the fourth quarter. And then the second one, of course, the game winner. Uh, that game winner was incredible. I mean, um, you know, and even how you even get in that position. Of course, Jalen Williams. I'm sure he's learned. Like give up the three. Like you're up by four. If he makes it, like okay, we have a timeout still. Like you're not able to inbound the ball. We still have a timeout. We could coach could draw up a play to get the ball inbounds, and then they're gonna have to foul. You know what I mean? So that 4-point play definitely was that was tough to watch, for sure. But no, I mean it was a great hey, found my charger. Siri. If it ain't
uh-oh.
OKC, I don't want to hear it. Okay. Um, but yeah.
You don't want to hear it.
But no, I mean, I think yeah, that play was definitely close for to change the game, but I mean, he came down, and hit that tough shot, got the switch that won it. So great play, drew up by the coaching staff. You know what I mean? To draw up that play to kind of create that mismatch. And just once Shea saw that, and especially a tie game, like I'm sure your confidence is at like a all time high with a tie game. You know what I mean? Because I mean, okay, we go in overtime, right? Like, but like I have all the confidence to shoot whatever shot like I want, really. You know what I mean? Especially with the talent that I have. I'm averaging 30. So that's incredible though. 30 points and 15 assists. That's great.
And then from the Denver side,
Please talk. I want to talk. Yes, please. Let's talk about Denver.
this was a must-win game for them.
Ooh, why you say that?
You're walking into a game where OKC doesn't have any big men, basically.
Yeah, yeah,
So you knew right away they had no big men, so you could probably attack OKC in the center. You know, you could go in the post, destroy them. You should be winning the rebounding game. You know, you should be annihilated. And I don't
Hmm.
really think that happened. And I don't think it really happened until I don't think their defense was there at all until the third, fourth. I also
Yeah.
think when this game started, I think they were utilizing Aaron Gordon so good in the post. That 1-2 game between Aaron Gordon and Jokic was absolutely wonders for them. And I think in the second half they kind of went away from that, and it
Hmm.
completely destroyed their whole entire flow of the game for them. It just allowed OKC to come back,
Yeah.
and potentially could have been the key factor into them winning this game because that second quarter they were not playing defense at all. And it was like that defense that I was watching them play. It was like, okay, if you're gonna have your five guys try to create a wall when Shai is driving, you kind of want to make sure your guy can still run out to hit actual defender to block. A lot of times you would see Shai drive, everybody goes in, Shai kicks it out, and everybody
For
either
three.
freezes or the defender kind of like slowly walks to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to block
Hmm.
it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
really? That's
Hmm.
what we're doing here? For a
No.
must-win game when you knew what the plan was. They don't have a center. You should have been doing way better.
Yeah. No, I mean it was tough. And they had some great performances. Aaron Gordon definitely had me scared in that first quarter. I mean, I thought he was gonna go for like 40. I mean, 19 points in the first quarter. Like, I mean, I was like, okay, I'm sure
19.
coach
Listen to this. 19 in the first quarter.
we could not do nothing with him. We could not do
19 in the
nothing.
first quarter. I think he finished the first half of 21.
That's bad.
He finished the game with 23.
It's bad. Well, it's great coaching. It's a great adjustment, but from Denver though, if
From
like
Denver
that's
too.
what's working, like that got them. I think that got them like a double digit lead essentially. So OKC definitely made adjustments, but I think that should have been the game plan because I mean inside to work it to like there was no inside presence. I mean essentially, you know. Um, but yeah, it was. But they had some great performances. Tim Hardaway Jr. 28 points. He was hitting from three, for sure. Eight made threes. So very efficient. He's just, he's just always ready. Like he'll always. I feel like he'll always have some minutes, like on any team that he goes to. Like he's just one of them guys. Like I see why Dallas like kept him so long. Like I feel like I've talked about him before, but I don't think in terms of Dallas, like, because it seemed like Dallas always made him like a priority to bring him back, and I see why. Because like he's just a great pro. Um, I mean, yeah, I think this was just one of those games. Yeah, like Denver could have used their inside presence a little bit more, but it's just two great teams, right? And it's just about who makes less mistakes, like who misses less shots, and who hits the shots, when they need to be made, right? So, um, definitely a big shout out to Shai for sure for, I mean, and like I said earlier, Jay will learn, just especially trying to just go through that screen, but and you kind of saw the face he made too. He's like he know he did it, but nah, he played a great game too. So I mean, I hope that doesn't hinder his confidence as well. And also, I mean, and what I love, and then also like about this game for him, essentially, like, 29 points, 12 rebounds, right? Even he said in his post game interview, like he plays behind essentially Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren, right? So he's not playing he's not playing minutes Like he's not playing starter minutes on a every night basis. So for him to, like he even admitted he was tired, but for him to, kind of fight through that, still be able to put 29 points on the board, 12 rebounds, kind of compete on both ends of the floor. I mean, you're not gonna stop Jokic. I mean, he still had a triple double, but I mean, not he's averaging a triple double this season. So clearly nobody else has figured out how to stop him as well. So I mean, he's just that one of one type of player. And I mean, shout out to Jokic as well. Averaging a triple double is for a center. I don't know if we'll. I mean, I hope we do, but I don't know if we'll see that. Like triple double, like a whole triple double as a center. Like, is that not wild?
We live in this day and age where players are so unique and just bring such different versatility to the game that something being as wild is no longer wild.
Really?
Jokic won an MVP, winning averaging the triple double, and it was a monumental moment.
Wait, he actually finished with a triple double, or like?
Did
But I
he or
got you
was he
though. I got,
close?
I got you. I got you. But keep going though. I got you. Yeah.
Every season after that, whether he finished the season averaging, fully averaging the triple double, or like playing around it. Oh, I see that look.
Wait, Shai won last year.
Yeah,
Okay, I see where the disconnect could be. I see why people thought he should have got it because Russ got it and he averaged one, and I don't think his team was as good as um like OKC is and Denver was. I mean, I don't think his team was as good as Denver was, but yeah, no, he averaged one. You're right. Yeah, he did average one last year. Back to back. He's
he
one of
averaged
one.
it with back to back. He averaged the triple
He
double
averaged.
with
He's
MVP.
averaging one this year, and he averaged one last year.
What about his MVP season? Do you have that one?
Yeah,
Or
that
his
was the
two?
season
What was it?
before.
Two MVPs?
What was that? 20. He was 2024 MVP.
Yes.
So he was one assist away.
Was it 2024?
I could.
Anyway,
Hmm.
the whole point is he's gone so many seasons
Yeah, he
here.
was.
He was
You go.
he went
Yeah,
so
he
many
was.
seasons averaging a triple double or getting so close to a triple double, like you just mentioned, Matthew.
You get used to it.
You get used to it, and it's no longer something impressive. You kind of get that fatigue that now you're expecting him to average that triple double, so it's no longer amazing. And I think that's happening with a lot of players, where they kind of do something that's amazing the first time, but now it comes like the regular.
Is that right in your opinion? Like, do you like that?
Is it right?
Like, do you agree with it? Well, do you agree with it? Or
No.
maybe not. Do you agree with it? But should it get should his triple double? Because I feel like I had to look it up, kind of. Because I mean, it's so much players to look up to kind of it's not. I don't see that being talked about. Like his triple, like him averaging. I don't think it's talked about enough. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that's not talked about enough, but
Did Westbrook average a triple double after his MVP season? Because I think
mm,
Westbrook is another one where he averaged that triple double, got the MVP, and then after he gave
same,
him the MVP, people stopped caring.
same.
And
Yeah,
it was like, oh, another triple double by Westbrook. It is what it is.
it's a good point. It's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think people move too fast nowadays. Something
Mm,
happens and we quickly move past it. Or we get too used to something.
mm.
You know? One B right
Interesting.
now is this freak, this alien who's so good. A few seasons, we're just gonna be like, it's Wemby.
It's with me.
I feel like that's how it is sometimes.
It's Webby. Yeah, it's Webby.
You have
7'5".
Luca's close to a triple double. I think close to a
Mm.
30-point triple double. I think he's what 38, 8 and 8, something like that.
Did you see how he took the Knicks? Sheesh. special. Talk about shot making. He just put on like he's a shot maker. Like I think Shea showed a little bit of that, showed that today too. I mean, Shea's been that guy, but like I think it was good to see Shea kind of create from the 3 point range. I'm not really used to seeing him like because of course he's a mid range like he's great in the mid range like you love seeing him in the mid range, but for him to like kind of start past the 3 point line and kind of break him down like break his opponent down to kind of pull up confidently for that three like that's definitely growth right there. But dang, so Luca's almost after a triple double too. You think? I wonder if it's like I heard something. I mean, it's kind of a tangent, or maybe a little bit left. But like I heard somebody like mention something about attention spans. Like just attention spans aren't really there, and it could be a tribute to social media. Like it could be a tribute to just a whole bunch of things. But like
Luka's
maybe our
averaging
phones. Hmm?
just to fix my stat. He's averaging 32, 7.8, and 8.4. A little bit
I mean,
more.
yeah, that's a lot. He will have to do a lot to get that. With like what 20 games left. Yeah, maybe no, I think it's like 15, maybe 17 games left. Yeah, he would have to do a lot to average that. But no, he's having a great year though. But
But close to have 7 and 8.
hmm no, for sure. Here's some special numbers. No, these are definitely some special numbers. And I don't know. I mean, that is a conversation. And I don't know if that's a conversation for today, but like I don't know, like the appreciation, just for some of these performances. Like a center is averaging a triple double. Like Shea, like putting like I hope this game is like everywhere. Like you know what I mean? Like because I mean to put your team you basically scoring 35 points and then dishing out 15 assists, you're putting your team on your back, basically. You're definitely putting your team on your back. So I hope like that's
They're
talked
down
about.
guys.
Hmm?
You guys were down guys, not just
And
your center, but the J Dub. Like,
you're down three starters. You're missing
yeah,
three starters. So like this is a game where you gotta show up. Even like Kason Wallace, he got into foul trouble early on, right? Like I think he had two fouls in the first quarter. So I think he was kept in a little bit, but I mean, like it was the odds are stacked, and then Denver's a great team, you know, and they're fully healthy essentially without Peyton Watson. But like they're essentially fully healthy. Aaron Gordon's back. I mean, Aaron Gordon's he this was his second game back. I mean, so he had a game under him and he showed he was ready. I mean, 19 points in the first quarter, but thankfully, there's a game plan to kind of limit that a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it was. I hope that's talked. I hope this is talked about a lot tomorrow because this was an incredible performance. I mean, 30 and 15 is that's just and then Jokic as well, with his triple double. Um, yeah, I don't know, because I
this game
mean,
should be talked about a lot.
you said what?
This game should be talked about a lot because
No,
OKC beat a fully healthy Nugget team. A
for
Nugget
sure.
team who's supposed to be contending, but you see just their defensive struggles at the beginning that kind of put them in so far back. I feel on that
Yeah,
second quarter.
no, I agree. No, I think he brought up a great point though, and I'm curious to see where that heads. Because I think it's kind of been a thing. In terms of fatigue, not talking like voter fatigue, but just fatigue, like greatness fatigue. You know what I mean? Like from a viewer perspective, like you know what I mean? Like you're just you're so used to like, and I don't know if Giannis talked about it or if somebody brought it up in regards to Giannis. Like when he was having, I mean, he still is great, but like that time period, maybe that 3 or 4 or 5 season stretch where he was just like incredible. You know what I mean? But you kind of just get used to it. So it's like, like is it like really still that incredible? and that was years ago. You know what I mean? And that's kind of still happening now, and it seems like it's not going away. You know what I mean? Jokic is averaging a back-to-back triple double. You know what I mean? Like that's as a center. Like that's you don't really see that getting, you know, talked about really too much, so it doesn't seem like something that's getting better, you would say.
And then this fatigue also kind of not just fatigue on like greatness, but this fatigue kind of leads into the MVPs. Um,
Mm, talk
where
about
you
it.
see like that discussion where Shai was having a great season, but Jokic was having a great season. But now you have the fatigue of Jokic that's been winning MVPs. You got to give it to somebody else. I think this was also a discussion when Giannis won his MVP. I think Jokic was also close to averaging a
Mm,
triple double. So that was another discussion. So now, Jokic is doing good, averaging a triple double. Are we going to give him the MVP for 6, 7 seasons? And then everybody else who has improved, like Shea, just not give them any MVP because Jokic is averaging a triple double, and I think that comes a lot into that fatigue too. Where
yeah.
you can appreciate others' greatness because somebody's just continuously at such a level, like a
Mhm.
triple double.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. I mean, yeah, and I didn't realize that that's why I kind of looked. 'Cause I was like, I didn't realize he averaged a triple double last year. Like that's incredible, you know. And also, I mean, I think maybe, and also with awards, they are kind of pushed back, and you kind of see that in the NFL as well. Um, like NFL, like awards are kind of pushed into the playoffs. I think like end of season awards should just probably just be end of season awards. 'Cause I think also team success may have helped Shea a lot, and especially because I believe the MVP was announced maybe I don't know if it was after that Denver series. I don't think it was before the Denver series. Like I believe it may have been announced after the Denver series, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like you, I don't know, because
Why
it's
do I
usually
feel
it's
like it was announced in the middle of the series?
maybe it
Maybe I'm
was.
or maybe I'm just tripping and I
That would be
don't
tough to
remember.
look up, but like and maybe these type of like awards maybe just need to get like once that end of the season hits, whoever's that guy, like that's the guy. You know what I mean? Because waiting, I think to kind of steer the vote, because it's like this guy's winning, which team success is important, but I mean the MVP is just the most valuable player, like the best player that year, and I mean. It's great that Shea got his first MVP, but I mean, a center averaging triple doubles, that's just not, it's averaging a triple double, first of all, is not normal, but for a center to do it for a duration of a whole season it's pretty special.
I got the stats for you. The MVP was awarded before Game 2 of the Western Conference Final. So it
That's
was
too
a
late.
yeah. That's
That's way
I think they should have what they should do is like the regular season ends, have like have like a break where you decide, each day you're gonna name like an award winner, like MVP, Coach of the Year, and then you start the playoffs. That's how it should be.
exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess that maybe there is a money thing. I'm not sure. I guess that's their job to figure out the money thing. I guess there may be some type of lucrative benefit of waiting. I'm not too sure on what that may be, but I'm sure there is. But yeah, I mean, because that's a long, like, that's what Western Conference Finals, two series have happened already. So two 4 game, well, not they're not 4 game, but like two best of seven series, which could go from 4 to 7 games, have all happened for each conference. And we're just now announcing the MVP, so That could definitely be something that's fixed. But two great performances for sure from both squads. OKC still short, but Shai's not short of greatness. As you can see tonight, uh, a 30-point double double, and Jokic a 30-point triple double. So probably two of the front runners for MVP right now, going back and forth. And one was just better than the other tonight. You know, well, I wouldn't say better, but one just you know came up when they needed to be. You know,
Yeah.
and just stepped up and made the shot when he had to with the time on the clock. You know. But yeah, great game though, incredible game. I wish every NBA game should be like this. Competitive. On both ends of the floor, and just showing your offensive talent. You know, that should be the standard. You know, this game should be the
Yeah.
standard.
These are good games. This is well with fans. These are the games we look forward to.
No, for sure. I can only imagine. I bet the environment in there was awesome. I know it was
Yeah.
awesome. Uh, but yeah, you got anything else?
Mm, no, I guess just a shout out to OKC, the fact that they're missing three starters
Appreciate it.
and you're able to pull like your ninth, 10th man to have some great games.
And the first team to 50 wins.
Share some of that wealth, man. You guys have like third stringers that could be like starters on other teams, bro. Share some of that. Share some
Share
of
some of the
that.
wealth.
Yeah, you got third stringers that could play that could be starters for other teams.
I mean, they just know how to play basketball. I mean, I think it's just a culture, building that selfless culture, you know. But I think your top guy has to be a guy that could lead that type of culture, you know. Um, Not to say Paolo isn't, uh, but
I was talking about the league in general. I wasn't just talking about the Magic. I was talking
I
about the
thought
league in
you
general.
said share some of that wealth. I'm like, what? Who
Yeah,
else
with
would
the
you be
rest of
talking
the
about?
league.
Oh, with the rest of the league. I mean, the league is. I don't know. Some teams are getting there. Uh, you know, I think like Pacers would probably get there, once Halliburton gets back. I mean, who knows what that series will be like, if he was playing. Like he was great. Uh I think like Pacers, Cade, I mean like Cade Cunningham, unselfish, unselfish type of guy. Uh yeah, I mean Jaylen Brown, Tatum.
Share some of the wealth. Share some of the wealth. Just
Oh, I
share some of the
mean,
wealth. All I'm
it's that
asking.
draft. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, just a well-built team. Like, it's just a great GM, a great
Share
coach.
share the scouting report on those second graders you're looking at right now.
Share the side report of the second graders is wild, bro. That is wild. I don't know. I mean, it's just a great, great group of guys, though, for real. I mean, just a great team. Um, you know, uh, I mean, I think it's just a lot of guys that were probably overlooked, Isaiah Joe, I guess the Sixers didn't really see what they had. I mean, I guess the Sixers blessed us twice, essentially, right? Isaiah Joe and Jared McCain, the nail polish assassin. Like, come on now. Like,
What are the Sixers doing, man?
I don't know. But keep him, hey, you don't want Maxi no more. Hey, you know, hey, my bad. I ain't gotta go Maxi. VJ Edgecombe. You don't want VJ Edgecombe. Hey,
All right. Let's end the episode. Let's end the greed is getting to your head. I tell you, you have third stringers that could be starting on other teams, and you're like, give me the other team starters. That's crazy
I
work.
mean, they can, like, you give away Jared McCain and Isaiah Joe. Like, what are we talking about? But yeah, no, it's just well built organization, well built team. What are your thoughts? I mean, we got like 3 minutes left. But what are your thoughts on just the whole Dylan Brooks situation, if any? Hey, you start with the laugh.
No, no thoughts. No thoughts.
Yeah. Take a
And,
Uber
huh?
or take a Uber or a Lyft.
Yeah.
That's really all you could say. So much
You're too rich. You're too rich for this, bro. You're too rich.
protect the bag.
Well,
If you can't protect the bag, somebody gotta be around you to protect the bag.
yeah.
Sure, he'll learn. Let's hope. Let's hope he does. He's having a great season. Well, I mean, he is. I'm sure he can still keep it going. But yeah. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe, oh Lord, subscribe. Subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Comment your thoughts on the game. Comment your thoughts on, our players being overlooked. Is there such a thing as greatness fatigue where, you just get so used to seeing, Giannis have five straight great seasons. You get so used to seeing Jokic average a triple double. You get so used to seeing, Shai, average 30. Is that something that's a problem? Man, that's a problem, that could be a problem. And what do you think attributes to that? You know? But yeah, I think that's all we got. We'll catch you in the next video. We out.
Yeah.